Hey guys, welcome to some Bushcraft videos. I like the one better where you ate it. Hey guys, welcome to some Bushcraft. Welcome to some Bushcraft videos, everybody.
Welcome to... Oh, it's going...
Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to try out something a little bit different for you guys. We're going to do some outdoor videos. I really like camping. Me and my family have done it for a long time, and I've recently been watching a guy named Joe on the internet do some. And I thought, hey, let's do it myself. So I'm out here in the forest. We're going to cook up some steak today. We're not staying overnight, but yeah, we're going to cook up some steak and start a fire in the rain. Let's get into this. Alright guys, so we got some basic tools here. I brought this wood, but that's not going to be used to start the fire. I just don't want to cook my steak on dirty, rotten wood, so I brought some of that stuff to cook on. We got ourselves some beautiful steak, pre-seasoned, beautiful looking. I got some rope, I have a small knife and a fire steel. I got myself an axe made by my buddy Owen. Thank you once again, Owen, for this. As well as a little poncho tarp that we're going to tie up so that our firewood starting wood doesn't get wet. Alright, so we got a nice open area here. I'm going to tie a string across these two trees and sort of tie up my tarp on a bit of an angle. We're going to have the fire in a nice cleaned up area right in front of you, and we're going to have a good time. Alright guys, so we're just going to tie this rope around here. We're going to do taut line hitch. We're going to not get it caught on a tree, and then I'm going to attach the old tarp here to the... Hey, look, it's Kyle over there. Kyle just shows up once in a while here. Two on the inside, one on the outside, and then you got to sort of pull her tight, and you can adjust this. You adjust this knot whatever you feel. Round the tree we go. Walk around. So you guys might be able to tell I didn't come alone. It wasn't my choice.
Hello.
Give her a little pull. I'll tighten up that side more because this side's got to stay in that spot. Nice and tight. Oh shit, now it's loose. Sick. Okay, now we're going to attach the tarp to there, have our fire right here, cook up some steak. Alright, so I'm just going to tie some toggles onto this. Super easy stuff to do. Come on in here, Aiden. You're going to get the tarp here. I used a poncho, so it's something you can wear to keep the rain off of you, and then you can also use it as shelter, tie it up here. You might have the rope a little too tight, but basically you just want to throw a loop through one of the loops, stick a stick in there, and now you can adjust this by sort of pulling on the string here and shimmying it along. Can't do it right now because my hands are kind of cold, but we'll get that warmed up when we have a fire. Alright, so this shelter isn't actually to protect me overnight or anything. If it was, I would grab the head part of this poncho here and pull it out and give myself some more space. This is just to keep the firewood and stuff for starting the fire dry till we get it. But there's something even more important that we got to do before we do that. Let's go. I like how this video is just going to be us screwing around, but by the time I edit it, it's going to look actually somewhat professional. When in reality, it's just Cooper throwing freaking pine cones at me. Alright, so now that we got the beer cooling down, which is by far the most important part, we need to start the fire. Kind of an important part, not as important as a beer. You can have a meal of beer, you can't... you also need a fire for a meal. It's both integral parts. We're going to go look for some wood now. So I'm going to look for what's called fat wood, I'm going to look for what's called wood. The fat wood is stuff that has a lot of resin in it. That stuff burns like crazy. It's going to be perfect for starting the fire. And then the other wood is called wood because it's made out of a fibrous material that grows naturally in the forest. Let's go see if we can find some. Alright, so guys, this is exactly what you're looking for. This is a low-hanging branch that's already dead, and on the inside here is where all the resin's worked its way down, and it looks kind of like a candle. It looks like it's permeated, I just spat on myself, with resin to make it burn really well. So we're going to chop this piece off and hopefully make it into a good fire starter.
Good chop. This is how a professional chops wood. That tree alive. Welcome to my mind.
Too rotten.
Did you taste it?
Alright guys, this is exactly what we're looking for. This is a branch that fell to the ground. It's got a whole bunch of this little tiny pieces of wood, great for kindling, and the inside of this piece is totally dry. It's beautiful. This is gonna work for some of the more substantial pieces. It's gonna work for starting the fire too. Let's go light a fire.
Wow, so strong.
Thanks. Nice and dry. Look at that. So you guys can see here, even in the rain, a branch that's fallen a while ago, completely dry on the inside. Just because it's raining doesn't mean you can't start a fire. Stop it with the throwing items!
Dayton is so fast.
Thank you, Coop. So what I'm trying to do right now is just expose that center wood that's really nice and dry. And with my super sharp little tiny knife here, I'm going to be able to make some nice curls. And what I'm going to try and do is make curls right on the piece of wood, light the fire right on the piece of wood. So I just got to get this ready, nice and curled up, and then get some other pieces of wood ready to go on top.
What are you doing over there, young man?
Oh, making the fire right here. So what I did here was I hit right on that edge there with the axe and pulled it up. So I've got a little bit of a cup sort of thing made into it. Now I'm scratching little fine pieces of the wood into that so it'll catch a flame. It just like wants to fall right back down.
That's why you don't bring a tomahawk. I could have brought my machete, you know.
Well, I have other axes. I just really like this one because it looks cool. So we go here.
We could do a little.
We got our bits. We got our cylinders to go on top of that.
Finders. Follow me on Tinder.
Follow me on Tinder, guys. And we got more firewood right there. So I'm hoping this works. First try. If it doesn't, I'm still gonna eat that steak, so I brought a lighter. There we go, guys.
You did it. Dayton, you did it.
Woo!
Don't completely molest it.
So we got the fire going, took a little bit, literal blood, sweat, and tears went into this thing. I just want to cook a steak, okay? So let's get this fire burning, get it down to some nice coals, we'll grab some beers, and we'll cook up the steak and have a little bite.
It's that easy, Dayton. Dayton, it's that easy.
It's that easy.
Dayton, it's that easy.
Okay, bring over that axe, I need to chop this up.
No. It's that easy. It's that easy.
Watch out.
Hey, how's it going? It's House Gamers. I'm Man's on a Manch. Welcome to the Manch.
Subsidized housing gamers. I don't make
Hit with egg?
much money besides government assistance. Anything you can send me, greatly appreciated.
Man's on a Manch.
Chilly but dry.
A little bit moist. Wow.
Yeah, dude, after like a week of rain,
Well, yeah, everything's gonna be about everything.
about that thick of
That
water.
much in will be soaked.
Yeah, that stuff seems to be going okay. Now we've got it that big, the heat will dry it out as it burns it, so it might be okay.
Do you want to go grab your beers, huh?
Yeah, we might have to grab those pretty soon.
Hey guys, this is your House Gamers ASMR in front of a fire. Two beautiful steaks there. We're just gonna be enjoying ourselves.
Look at that, mate.
Having a great steak night.
It smells good.
Stop ASMRing my video, please.
This is House Gamers Airsoft outside doors areas.
Outside doors areas.
Outside area.
What do you think? You want to try and stick roast these, or you want to throw them on the coals?
You do whatever you like, boy. It's your meat.
I'm thinking on the coals. Just gotta wait for a little bit, wait for it to die down. Why don't you grab the beers? Let's go get the beers. Can you keep an eye on the fire?
I'll keep trying one more.
I got that on video. You okay, Cooper?
It would fall down.
That sort of stuff. If I was camping beside,
Wait, camera. There you go.
if I was camping beside this log as a bit of a windbreak, that would have fallen right on top of me.
Yeah,
You guys always got to keep an eye of what's on top of you when you make a camp.
I'm just gonna tell Dayton that the beer washed away. These are all mine now. Don't tell him. Cracking open the boys in the cold wine. Teamwork.
That actually is a good beer.
Yeah.
This is a good warm.
It's honey. Have you had this before, Dave? Honey?
Yeah, that's actually like one of my favorites. So what I'm doing here now is I'm clearing off a little bit of these embers here. I'm going to keep the fire going around it. We're going to keep adding wood to it. But I need a nice flat place to cook the steak. I'm going to be cooking it right on the coal too. So you make sure to blow on it before you go ahead and do that. That way you get all the dust off of the coals. And you have yourself a brand new steak, ready to be eaten. Put it right in your mouth. Chew it. Swallow it. Delicious.
Inhale.
That's my new motto.
Yeah, boy.
That's 2 nice pieces of steak right there. Gonna let that cook for a while, flip it over. I like my steak medium rare to rare, so it's not gonna take too long to get that ready. And boys, it can be good.
Rare is best.
Oh, that looks so good, dude. I'm actually surprised at how clean that steak is when you blow all the soot off of those pieces of wood. And you get a totally different flavor from all that. We've been burning this stuff. This is cedar, right?
Yeah.
This stuff's gonna taste delicious. Actually, maybe not with cedar, but it'll be clean.
I mean, I think it is cedar. It might be pine.
Whew, that's hot.
That's a lot of damage.
Whew. Oh, do you smell that, dude?
Puts that one right in the dirt.
Oh, it's sanitized dirt. Those are gonna be so good, dude. Those are gonna be so good.
Sanitized.
I need to heat my burger up.
Can you pass me that, babe? Thanks.
Hey, I got you.
Let's see how this stuff looks here. Oh,
Just like a mama used to make.
that's a beautiful,
I think
beautiful
mine's
piece of
mine's
steak.
still raw.
Usually we do like the airsoft. Pew, pew, pew. Actually, we're on the airsoft field right now, so that's kind of fun.
Don't tell them
Don't
that.
tell anybody. But yeah, I hope you guys kind of enjoy this type of video. I really like camping, and I don't get to do it as much as our family sort of stopped doing it. But you know, now we got a group of guys out here. You know, can have ourselves a fire, have some steak. What's better than that? And I'm glad you guys can join us. So, if you guys want more videos like this, make sure you tell me,
No.
or don't tell me.
Shut up.
You almost knocked over my beer. That is the #1 worst thing to do. That's alcohol abuse.
That is.
So I want to give a big thank you to Joe Robinette. He has no idea who I am, but I love his videos. And if you are watching Joe, really sorry to hear about your dog, man. Dogs are the best friends in the world. That sucks. Yeah, hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of this stuff, let me know down below. Give me some ideas of stuff to do. Otherwise, I'm going to enjoy this steak. We're going to finish our beers. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Come on, piece of this.